Hey, what's up, guys? This is Tim from RimSpec. On today's episode of what we are working on is a 1979 El Camino. We will be installing Restomod Air to make this car have AC again. So if you like this video, like, and if you want more videos, please subscribe, and I'll make more videos. Thank you. So here's the El Camino that we're working on. I'm about to open the door and show you the Evap system. So this El Camino has some pretty nice interior right now. So if you take a look at it, you see the Evap system. I think it's called the Banyan S or something like that, but I'll get the exact model for you later on. But yeah, we just took out the dash so far on it. The dash is in the back of the trunk. We just took it out. And then we're basically going to make the vents and stuff for it. But right now, the engine bay compartment's basically taken off. We put the new condenser in right there. And then right now I'm mocking up the AC lines for it, and then I have to crimp the wires. I'll show that later on. But we made the custom firewall for it, so we could put the Evap in there, and then we'll run some bulkheads afterwards and make it a little more prettier from there. And then the next thing is just I'm about to show you the compressor is like a CVF compressor. And we're going to run lines to that too. So that's the bulk of it so far. And then let me take you to the next step. But this El Camino is running on some 3-piece Asantes. Once we're done, we'll show you the final product and everything working and stuff. That it has like a Bluetooth control system that you can use through your phone to control the AC. So that's pretty cool right there. So let me show you more in the next clip. So you see the front end parts, the grill stuff we had to take off to install the condenser on the El Camino that we took off. And then the vent system, which we're attaching some hoses to hook up to the vents, which will attach to the dash. And now I'm going to show you the air dryer with the tri-arrow switch installed on it. So what I'm going to do is I believe the 2 blue wires, one hooks up to the ground, and then one goes to the compressor, and then the other one, the 2 black ones, they will be going to a ground and the fan relay to control that part of it. And that's pretty much it so far. Just an overview of it. I'm gonna mount that onto the firewall in a little bit. I'll show you that in another video. So right now we're back in the engine bay. You can see the air dryer installed on the custom firewall that we made for it, that we both take on and off. And then there's a tri-arrow switch right there, which I'm going to wire up later on. I'm zooming in out so I can get you a better picture of it. So basically I'm showing you a picture of the bulkhead we bought, and we drilled a hole through the custom firewall that we did, that you take off and on. So that these bulkheads hook up to the air dryer, and the other one goes to the AC compressor, which is made by CVF, as you can see right there, and the AC lines hook up back and forth. I'll show you the AC lines, how they're hooked up once I make them and cut them to length, and then I'll get them installed. So I put a white line on here, so when we crimp it, we know it's in the same position. So when I install the hoses, I don't have to change it to a different angle or anything and force it to it. This way it stayed at that same location, so you won't have to overflex or anything on this cable right here, as you can see. So I made probably about 4 or 5 lines right now. I still have to make the inside of it, but I'm gonna crimp everything tomorrow. I think I ordered crimping gunner machine off of Amazon. I'll send you a link in the video later on. But so far so good. I still have the inside, as you can see. We're gonna start making the hoses for that next. So what's up, guys? Back in the interior of the car, or the front seat actually. That's the picture of the Evap. From there you see I'm measuring the lines to go hook up the bulkhead to basically the Evap, and there's 4 of them. So the other two will be for the heated core hoses to go to the water pump, and it comes with like an electric pump too for the low side. So the high pushes in, and then the low pulls it back to the evap from there. And then from there, after I make the lines, I'll start crimping it and so on. But I'm just showing you an example of how we got it drilled to the firewall. And then there's the Restomod AC ECU. It has Bluetooth, so that's pretty cool. We can hook up to like Android or Apple and control it through your phone or like a tablet or something like that. I'm gonna show you that step when I get to it, basically. And then, but I think it'd be a real cool feature for old car like this. So I mean, something new, AC, keeping it more advanced with technology, converting old school with modern functionality. So that's where we're leaving off. But on this Evap, it also has like labels for like 5 vents. So you have the top vents, middle vents, and center vents. It's all labeled. So when I hook up the vents hoses to this, then we can control it. And this is what I showed you. You just saw a minute ago. That's the servo, which controls the up. There's 2 servos in there, which controls the up and down feature of like what vents to open and close from there. And there's a drain plug that I have right there. I'm planning on drilling a hole in so we could let the excess water out under the car for now. So basically this is a hose clamp. We're making some like hoses. So if you want to make your own hoses for AC, buy this tool. We're putting the fittings in to make it smaller. And then I'll show you what brand it is. Turn around. And I think it's called iGeely Auto AC hose. Cool. So now I'm gonna stick the hose in.
Reset and work.
And we're gonna tighten it up right now. That looks good. Now releasing the tab up there. And here's the final product. Nice crimped and good. So that pretty much sums up part 1. If you like this video, please like it, and if it's helpful, if you want to know more about how to install the AC or other topics related to customizing cars, please subscribe. And then on the next video, I'll show you running all the lines and installing lines, and then I'll do the final wiring of the ECU to the switch on the key ignition. So when the ignition turns on, the unit will be powered up. And then that should basically wrap up the video in part 2. Thank you.